Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so I was finishing up the commission, and I also had to wolf down some dinner. They just fried some chicken downstairs, so I had to have some. So, yeah, here I am. I see Brian has also been converted into a Redead. Hey, everybody! How's it going? Sorry for being late. No, it's fine. I was late, too. To my own stream, no less. I promised my brother that he was good in class today. I would get some food and ice cream for him. Took some time because they were getting it all ready as we arrived, and it's hot where I am. Oh, that's fine. Actually, yeah. I've been super busy these past few days, like, not just for, like, D&D, but also, my brother's wedding. It's coming in really fast. It's only a month away, and, what do you think about people wanting the films, the Batman and Joker to be in the same universe? I wouldn't mind it. And I guess by technicality, that can happen, because, I know there's like an interrogation scene between, him, the Joker, well, Robert Pattinson's Batman and some other person's Joker, but that's a deleted scene. So, yeah, they could probably work in, the guy they got for the Joker movie to, you know, Joaquin Phoenix. They can have him in the same universe. Like, I wouldn't mind it. From what I've heard, that Joker is really good. Okay. So, enough lollygagging. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, sorry. One last thing. One last thing I can show you guys. Let's show you what I finished. Well, yeah, that's clear, because, the Joker is all about the, if I'm gonna have a pass, I prefer it to be multiple choice sort of deal. That's who he is as a character. Because the hallmark of a scary character, especially, someone like the Joker, is, if you give him a pass, then he loses his effect. Okay, so, whoa. Let's shrink it down. So, Mutant Sasquatch, commissioned this to me a while back. It was, also during, when my hand was healing, but, yeah. This character is called the God Hunter. He is a possessed human who, takes on a stone-like appearance, and hence his name. He, has something against gods. Okay, so this one has a lot of detail put into it, despite its looks, but, here on his, banded arms, made of stone, you can see, Greek lettering. On the right arm, it says, Destroyer in Greek, and on the right, it says Gods, which, you know, fits his MO. Okay. We have played around long enough. What do you say we give that minigame another shot?
Oh boy.
Because, you know, we're kind of running out of things to do in Terminus, so, the more things we can do before the big side quest, the better.
And I'm gonna go on mute for a bit because I want to murder a Charizard.
Oh yeah, you do that. Yeah, so we're just gonna do our morning routine before we, do this thing. I feel like we've been starting every stream like this. I don't want to... Same with the bunny hood. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm like speeding through the dialogue right now. I did it again, damn it. What is this, Pokemon? Okay, there we go. Pace myself. 3, 5, 1... Wait. Okay, now I'm blinking on the code. No, no worry though. I have it written down. Okay, 3, 1, 5, 4, 2. Okay. 3, 1, 5, 4, 2. I'm just glad now because today was the last day to go to class, and the due date for the paper is on the 10th. Wow, yeah, 5 days away, you dodged a bullet. Actually, let me check. How many masks do we have? Okay, there's 4 left. Well, technically 5, but let's not worry about this one right now. There's 4 left. Give me a second while I double check what those are. And I think we can get all 4 of them, during this string of quests. Majora's Mask masks. That is really hard to say phonetically. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just double checking is all. Missed me. I got the paper ready so the teacher could look over the draft essay to see what I needed to fix and once it is fixed, I can turn it in. Okay. Sounds like a plan. But yeah, so, again, if you, missed the notifications in the Discord, or if you're not in the Discord, then, yeah, you would know that there is no, art stream today, because I already got the art done, more or less. Not even more or less, it is done. I even turned it into my client, HD version included. So, yeah. I think after this next Curse of Strahd game on Saturday over on Spiffy Neil Geeks' channel, then, I'll open up commissions again, because, yeah. This past week has been super busy for me.
The deed has been done.
Yeah. And honestly, I think we have enough for 2 streams, if not a really big one. And Link just fell into the abyss. Can I tell you an idea I had for a future Zelda game? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I like hearing ideas. And you know what? I already found a speedrunning trick. Just put on the Goron mask and you're clear. You don't have to talk to the soldiers every time. Yeah, so my main concern right now is getting enough money to play the game for a while. The archery game at that. Or, you know what, guys? Why don't we do the one in Woodfall first, just so we can get the preliminary reward out of the way? Yeah, sorry, opponent, but the Goron Mask is just faster. I hate it when games make horses feel useless. Because they're not useless. They are nice and they are useful.
And they go,
yeah. Along with dogs, they're one of humans' best friends. Humans' best friend. That's awkward. They're one of man's best friends. I don't know why I said it like that. Have a game be rated T for teen and take inspiration from Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance. I would say Danny would be all for it. Isn't that kind of like Twilight Princess, though? Or are you wanting, like, a game like that, only with, well, more of a Resistance angle?
and maybe less of the 8-titty chicken.
Yeah, and the three penide Skeksis. This is borderline offensive, but hey mate, how are you? Wanna play? One game's 20 rupees. The rules to my game are piece of cake. Shoot for the targets from on top the platform. Gotta hit them all. Is all there is to it. If you don't aim proper with the control stick, you won't hit any of them. Are you ready, mate? Aye, aye, Captain.
Also, Jordan, the deed has been done.
You killed the Charizard?
I killed the Charizard. And it was glorious.
Glorious. That looks like 666. Wolfos, hit him in the face. Or, yeah, the face. Damn it! Ah! Okay, no, they pop back up. They pop back up. face. Hit you in the face. Hey, Wolfos. Death to you. Ah. Is more like it. I don't know why, but as a kid, I always imagined a guitar riff going with the Wolfos howl. I was a weird kid, okay? I don't know why you guys are surprised. Oh, there's a scrub up there? I didn't notice that. Fuck. Oh shit, come on. Where are they coming from? Okay. Just fire blind. Fire blind. Wolfos are getting tired of your shit! Oh, shot in the butt. Perfect. Or is it? More resistance angle. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's pretty darn good, mate. Perfect. Here you go. Take this, mate. Oh! We traded for the largest quiver. Now you can hold up to 50 arrows. Okay, not bad. Alright, tell your friends all about us, alright, mate? And we'll treat them to some tea and crumpets. What, if they're gonna be offensive, I would rather not. But that's what it sounds like. Okay. So I'm pretty sure the reward for this is to, shoot all the targets, of course, but you need to hit every single one of them without breaking your stride, basically. So if you have enough time left over and, you know, that time bonus at the end, when the clock was counting down, we want that to, basically reach a certain amount of points, and then we can get the reward for it. But as it stands, we have 50 arrows, so that's good. I was also trying to calm down on Wednesday due to something funny that happened during Kevin's live stream. I'm okay now, but I felt like I couldn't breathe through the... What happened? Like, it sounds like a really good... Sounds like a pretty good joke if it kept you laughing that much. I guess while we do this, for my, brother's wedding, I managed to order some shoes and a bow tie. He got me some pants because he, didn't want me to break the bank, as it were. And, I'm definitely going to, buy the shirt and the socks for myself, so there's that at least. But my outfit's almost done. Oh, and he's already got suspenders. So what we're doing is, basically, formal casual sort of thing. So it's like, we look nice, but, it's not, you know, stifling. So that's nice. But yeah, if this whole thing has shown me anything, it's like, I need a major wardrobe update. I haven't really been getting too many new clothes as of late, mainly because, you know, I can't afford it. Or much of it, at least. Like, I would say the most recent thing I got is, like, new pairs of pants, maybe some shirts, but mainly pants. Alright. Let's fucking do this. If you think you can do it, why don't you give it a try, sonny? One game is 20 rupees. Hang on, if we're gonna do this... Hang on. It's here somewhere. Oh, right here, actually. Yeah. You guys ready? Oh, wait,
No.
hang on. Okay, so Kevin had this game in the Discord chat where, we've had to say our username in alphabetical order, but the thing is, we can't interrupt anyone, or if someone messed up, we had to start all over again. Oh no! So it's like that creeper meme only with names. So what? Did it just, like, keep, building and building? Okay. Let's do this shit. Wait, hang on. I need to put it in both ears because that actually worked really well last time. Here we go. Oh shit! I missed one! Ugh! I hate this game! I hate this minigame more like. I love Majora's Mask, I just hate the archery minigames! Fuck! This is another one. I wonder how much better I would do if I wasn't recording. The recording curse is real, BJ. Fuck you. You don't know shit. Of course you wouldn't know that because you're making another Unite video. Get with the times!
It's like, what am I getting attacked for this time?
Your incompetence! In life! Okay, that's a little mean. Low blow. Okay, 47. That's a new record. What? Okay, I'll take it. Thank you for the money, but I'm not satisfied. I am not satisfied. No one. That was the music bot. Anyway. Oh god, you have a ring app? That's... okay. Okay, let's try again. That's all we can do. Fuck! Okay, gotcha. Whew. That screwed me up last time. Alright. Shit! I don't know if I got the other one. I don't think I did. Ah, it's this one. Trick me up. Yeah.
Yuck.
46.
This game is yuck.
Well, it's only yuck if you go for the perfect score, which I am, because it's 100%. This is a 100% run after all. I can't let up, even for a second. Did it again! I loosed an arrow and it did it too soon. Like, the controls are actually fighting me here. Okay, got it in time. had a blue one! You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care at all. I care very little for this. I do not care. Yes, I did. Hey, Jordan, the music's distracting you. It's making me stronger!
Also, get rid of the blue ones. We don't need them here.
You know what, Brian? I am starting to believe you.
Like, you already have an obstacle and a time limit.
Like, why give us anxiety? Especially with these stupid, aged, analog controls! It aged like milk! People who use analog controls are insane when it comes to aiming projectiles. Hit it! Thank you. Of course I played it twice. What do you take me for? A bad streamer? Well, you're right on that, but...
No.
Oh, fuck this one! $47. You know what? The one in Woodfall is actually easier. And way more forgiving. This is just a train wreck.
It's just that damn X formation.
Yeah, like, once you get it down, it's fine, but that's only if you get it down and if you do it quick. If you don't, like, get accustomed to the controls like I am, you will fail! Oh, god damn it, god damn it, god fucking fuck ass. If Majora's Mask had a save scum feature, I would abuse it here. Because this is costing me my fortune. Ah! I was going to use that money to open an orphanage.
But now I'm sitting here wasting it on a terrible minigame.
Like a fucking capitalist nation! Well, I got a new record at least, so that's cool, but where's my fucking piece of heart?! I have a world to save, you douche!
Well then, save the world.
You are enacting an obstruction of justice by not giving me what I need. I need more defense so I can go after the fucking moon that is going to crash on your little backwater town. And you refuse to help me?
What are you talking about? There's no moon.
I took bombs to the face, dude! Goat shot them out of his ass!
Oh, that sounds like a skill issue. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
How do you even know what that is? You don't know that. Ah! That was a genuine scream right there. I was so fucking close.
I saw it. It was right on it. Then they said, "Nah, we're gonna dip."
if you wanna clip that ear-piercing scream, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. But no, that was a real scream right there. I wasn't acting. That was a real scream. Oh my god. So fucking close! By 2! Every time! Or almost every time. I will conquer this beast! I'm not afraid of you! You're no Megatron!
What's a Megatron? Wait, you know what a Wendy's is, but not a Megatron?
He's on to us, Jensen. We gotta get out of town while we can.
It's like, what's that? I hear you're a time traveler?
Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Okay, got that. No! Every fucking time. Okay. Try again.
You almost had it too.
I did! I fucking did. We're playing this again, by the way. I'm not stopping until we get it. I am in the darkest reaches in the corners of your mind. I am the thing that keeps you awake at night. I will not rest, and neither will you!
The guy behind the counter's like, I'm gonna get fucking rich.
You're robbing people! You're a thief!
But who's gonna believe you?
The mayor, as soon as he gets out of that bullshit meeting. Don't you fucking trip me, game. The woman screaming in the background is my head right now. Come on. Don't bullshit me, Rogers! Do you know?
Do you know?
Do you remember? The 21st night of September? Something, contender. Why is the timer going down? Oh! Ah! Santa, you remember? We did it!
Yay! Fuck you, sir!
Huh?
Give me my money!
Huh? No way, that was perfect. Well, here you go. Give me my piece of heart, you fucking slut!
And meanwhile, I'm gonna take your piece of heart. What?
And funny thing is, he kills him with an arrow. Now it's a perfect target.
We did it. It took 50 years, but we did it.
I'm gonna call him a slut however I want. He's a fucking slut.
You dirty whore!
You dirty whore! Oh man, that was primal.
Optimus Primal?
Well, that's just prime. Thank you. I earned that piece of heart, okay?
And you know the best part, Jordan?
Yes?
You never have to do it again!
That's true! I don't! Back to Woodfall now.
Woo! So, yeah, Jordan's entered back into vibe mode.
That felt good. And I'm sorry if the word slut disturbs you, Big Mac, but it was the closest thing I could think of.
By the way, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, yeah! 5th of May. Yeah, if it's a joke, it ain't funny.
You know what today also is, Jordan?
What's up?
Revenge of the 5th.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. It is also Luffy's birthday today. It is also Luffy's birthday today.
Yeah. Luffy, you are the strangest boy I've ever met. Boy, I'm 45 years old, lad, but you look like you're 16. You try getting wrinkles when you're made of rubber.
Yeah, sorry, Crystal. Glad this is entertaining for you guys, though. Alright. Let's get you out of the way if we can. Luffy is 19. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, you want to hear a real quote by Shigeru Miyamoto when it came to Ocarina of Time?
What's that?
This Zelda was like losing my virginity in the sense that we were making something completely new and never done before.
Miyamoto, aren't you married? Wait, is he? Hang on. I'm actually curious. Hang on. Why is the first search result, why is Shigeru Miyamoto dead? Why is that the first result? Because
people are dumb.
People are morbid. Okay, yes. He is married.
Right. Also, I'm gonna send you a thing that you can look at after stream, Jordan.
Yeah, sure, thanks. By the way, I got to see more of the Moon Knight show. Oh, shit, yeah! How is it? Like, I'm actually genuinely curious to, check that out. Yeah, and the cool thing about these, Deku Scrubs is that they, come back up after a while, so we don't have to worry too much about them. Coming from the left now. Two Wolfos, okay. Shit. Okay. Come on, baby. There you go.
Hey, come on, baby. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Okay, the Gwei are coming. Oh, we got it, I think. Let's see. I actually don't know what the threshold is, so let's see how this pans out. I'm swaying my hips to the time of the music. Okay. Oh, that's pretty darn good, mate. Perfect. Here you go. Take this, mate. Oh! Did we get it on the first try?
Yeah, dead.
Yeah, this one is way easier. Start with this instead.
Yeah, fuck the other one. It doesn't exist.
Anyway, I'm on episode 5, and I haven't seen the last episode, but oh my god, my mom and I felt so sorry for Mark. Yeah. It's like they made a really, cool character like Moon Knight, and made him, even better, I think. And it's also really good for, representation for people with, multiple personality disorder. Like, they handled it in the best way they could, I think. Aye. Tell your friends all about us, mate. Okay, yeah, after this, we just have 3 more heart pieces to collect. Pieces. 3 more hearts in total to collect, I should say.
Also, I now has to get ready for work.
Yeah, alright.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, episode 5 was so sad I won't say what happened, but yeah. Yeah, I understand. And again, very good of you to not spoil a show. I'm trying to think... What in the way of heart pieces haven't we gotten? Oh, pff, that's funny. Ooh, what would you do if the Mad Hatter trapped you in an idyllic dream world? Get out of it, because it's the Mad Hatter. Not that I would know that first, but after a while I'd get a pattern. Like, I'd get a pattern going. Give me a sec. Yeah, let me just scope the area real fast. Can't reach me. Yeah, I never figured out if there was a way to turn that sticky Z target off. Okay, so we're gonna look for a field with some butterflies. Oh, I think this is it. Yeah. Did we already take care of this? Ooh, I don't think we did. I don't think. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's break out the Great Fairy Sword. Hey, do not deny me my jump attack. Do not deny me my jump attack. I will jump attack you. There you go. Also my dad told me we're gonna see Doctor Strange next week, and we just got to see the TV shows that are gonna appear in the movie. Oh. If I was trapped in a dream world that was peaceful, I'd be driven insane. Yeah. Which is why I would definitely find a way to get out of it. Okay, yeah, we did this before. Okay. So cross that off the list. Yeah, we took care of that. And we did the Deku Playground. That was one of the first things we did. We took care of that. We got that. Oh! Okay, guys. I know it's weird, but we're gonna drop the money off at the bank and then reset time. I know it's just the first cycle and all, but I think now we're more than okay to, get that side quest started. Hang on, might as well take that arena out. Yes, I do. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so we want to go, well, first equip the bunny hood. Go this way. I just want to check the time real fast. Alright. No, that's the... 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, so that opens at 10. When does the Stockpot Inn open? Check-in begins at 8 a.m. Oh, okay, we got a bit of time. So yeah, you know what? Let's do our morning routine. Okay, well, seeing as we're here, let's, take care of these two. I always do this. I never take the hat off. 3, 1, 5, 4, 2. And actually, we want to go a little further on. Thanks. Thanks for that, Skulltula. Really appreciate it. Blech. Poo water. Yeah, I don't need it. Okay, you know what? Hook shot. The hook shot doesn't work. Fine! The power of blood compels you! What the hell happened? Link jumped a bit high in the air. That was weird. Anyway. You know what I never tried? I never tried talking to the Observer as any of the adult characters, so Darmani and Mikau. Let's try that. Not sure if it's gonna change anything, but let's see. Ooh. Well, yours is a face I'm not used to seeing. Are you here to do something for me? I am Shikashi, professor of astronomy. Shikashi? Oh, you have a name. I've been enamored with the moon since I was a child. Now I spend my days gazing at it from here. The moon has long been considered a mystical body, which people have worshipped and feared. That alone shows how much the moon has a cosmic influence that affects our daily lives. But lately, there is something quite strange with the moon. Strange indeed. It seems as though the moon is being pulled down by something, and is slowly drawing closer. So will you gaze into the telescope? That was really interesting. I've never seen that before. Got some soda on hand. Yeah, shake your butt at me. Except don't. How was it? It's looking worse, isn't it? It would be nice if things just stayed as they are now. Oh man, so holy shit, he was just putting on a brave face for young Link and Deku Link. Does no one talk about this? Holy shit! I feel like I just cracked a code here. Like, he knew about the moon this whole time. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I want to wait a little bit before we press on. Preferably when it becomes... Come on. Change the contrast a little bit. Come on, baby. Let me in. Let me in. This is not a dance. I know that's not how the song goes. Just please let me in. In! Right on the dot. Welcome to the Stockpot Inn. Are you staying the night? Yes? You are staying the night? I'm terribly sorry. There are no vacancies today. We booked solid with reservations. It's always this way before the carnival. I'm sorry. I recommend making a reservation the next time you wish to stay here. Oh, fuck. Did we already screw up? Yes, we are, but I might have fucked up here. I hate when people are vague about how it starts. Hang on. Yeah, like, I know everything else, I just want to know when... I guess we're waiting. At the very least until the mayor's office opens. Okay, so you know what? Let's turn time back to normal then. Gross. Playing this game with the time setting back to normal. Oh wait, I never collected the moon steer. Hang on. Oops. Yeah, we don't have to waste too much time. Hang on. Speaking of not wasting time, that's exactly what I'm doing. Keaton Mask! Come on, Darmani. Spin! Spin like your life depended on it. Which it does. Yeah, like, I guess I was so flabbergasted because, I thought that was the right time. You know, check in the Stockpot Inn, exactly as it says, and then Andrew will let you in, but no, I guess she's really picky. In fairness, I don't know if there's actually a right time to get booked in, but I usually do get booked in at some point. Should it be around 10 a.m. then? Because if 10 a.m. is how it starts, then I guess that's how it starts. I just hope talking to Andrew didn't fuck things up for me. Oh, wow. Gorman is so amazing, he didn't even open the door with his hands. He used the force. Okay, we can turn time back to normal now. Still walking in place, even as I change time to my every whim. You should be smiling. What's happened to your face? I'm of the Gorman Troop. I have an appointment to meet with the madam today. Oh, really? Then that should be fine if you just go in. Speaking of which... Oh! We saw you at the bar. Oh dear, are you on a field trip? Or are you the expert person finder I hired? Yes. I say, you have the face of a pro. The characteristics of the person I want you to find. Yes, I know them. The person they want you to locate is my son, Cafe. You know him, don't you? You don't, really? He disappeared about a month ago. It's terrible. I'm so very worried. I can't get food down my throat, and I've lost 5 pounds. You haven't anything, though. Oh, dear. Well, could you look for him? Yeah, we could try. Oh my, of course. You are an expert. Well, I'm counting on you. We have found her son's face. You've been given Cafe's mask and recruited to locate a missing person. Wear this to inquire about the missing Cafe. You took the work of a pro. This is added to your notebook. What about you? Are the fins damp lately? That's the greeting used among us Zoras. Oh, forgive me. I am Toto, manager of the band, the Indigogos. I'm out of business cards, so a Zora greeting will have to do. The Indigogos is the popular group that we Zoras are so proud of. They put out a lot of songs. One of the hits is Ballad of the Windfish. You know that song, don't you? Huh, you don't? Really? Even one that famous? Must be living under a rock. You'd be able to hear it if the show wasn't cancelled. It's such a shame. I just saw that even though E3 is not going to happen this year, Summer Game Fest is going to happen on June 9th. Okay. Alright. We, have the face of, what? Sorry, my buttons are nothing but masks now. Let's fix this. Not the Gatto's mask. Come on. Alright, let's, this looks weird. This looks really weird. Blue... Link shouldn't have blue hair. Okay, let's go to the inn now and see if we can get booked. If we can still get booked anyway. Hello? Welcome to Stockpot Inn. Are you staying the night? Oh my, I wonder, did I have a chance to ask you the same thing earlier? My mother's always telling me to remember our customers' faces, but I tend to forget them. Oh, that mask. You too. You're also looking perfect. Yeah, we fucked up. Sorry. Well, we got the masks, so all we have to worry about now is to... Oh, we're wasting money. That's fine. We got the mask, so let's just remember to stop by the inn around 10 a.m. and then do the thing. At the very least, we get to keep the mask. And you know what? Let's leave the time alone this time. Yeah, so do not talk to Andrew, period, to start the quest. Got it. Which seems kind of cruel, but if that's how the game wants us to play it, we will. Which is like, that is such an easy trap to fall in. Why did they design it like that? Like, shouldn't the failsafe be, oh, if you have Cafe's mask, it doesn't matter if you get to stay the night, as long as she knows that you're looking for Cafe too, and if you're wearing the mask, then, okay, that's reason enough for you to talk, for her to talk to. Why didn't they design it like that? 3, 1, 5, 4, 2. B, A, X. Wow, that ceiling is really high. Oh, you missed me! I feel like I keep doing that too. It's like I'm going on a time loop too. I just caught that. Like, is the Song of Time affecting me as well? I mean, it must be. The only constant right now is, you know, the power of Blah, but I think that's because we tapped out all the resources back in... stone tower when we fought Twin Mold, but that's because we are the power of blood now. So I felt like it wasn't necessary. Ugh. Speaking of the power of blood, we're gonna have to use it again. So magic, like, take our magic energy back because I am stupid like that. Yeah, what am I doing? Let's just put the bunny hood back on. Yeah, so it seems like 10 a.m. is the ballpark time frame. Yes, yes, uh-huh. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. 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 Look, we're just doing the same song and dance right now. Come on, Darmani. Stop doing that. Pull yourself together. Yes, I'm sure it's fun bumping your head, but you gotta stop now. It's over. Why'd I take the mask off? Still need it. Okay, quickly. Oh, you get to hear the song Inverted Time with the drums. How did that work? How did that work with just 5 drums? This is such a gross item arrangement. Hang on! We're not doing this side quest again, but we definitely need the deed for something, trust me. This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. Take stone. You must give it to me. And we got the swamp title deed again. Nice. And okay. Go ahead and fly away. I'm assuming you're going to your hidey hole again. And alright. Well, okay. You know what? Since we already got the mask, I don't think we need to talk to... I don't think we need to talk to, the mayor's wife again? We're gonna do it just in case. Well, hang on, now that we're back to normal. What, Link? Come on. I love my great sword. It's It's a sword. Let's see how far it reaches. Maybe if I... There we go. Yeah, it really is. And, yeah, the, black roses etched into it, really give it a nice, flair. I mean, it doesn't really give you any tactical advantages whatsoever, Ocelot, but, it looks the part. Oh, I never really noticed that detail in the handguard before, like the green parts. Yeah, so, let's talk to her again. Oh, yeah, okay. So, no need to do that again. To the inn! Please work. I don't want to have to do all this again. Welcome to the Stockpot Inn. Are you staying the night? Yes. You are staying the night? Fuck! Okay, what are they missing? Oh, come on. 2:15 in the morning? Morning. 2:15? Are you kidding me? Okay, now I'm getting a little annoyed. Hang on, I need to double check something. This quest is good, it's just I'm having a hard time starting it. Like, yeah, it's very specific. I don't know, but we're gonna start it again. Fuck. Time traveling in this building right in front of Anju. Sorry. And you know what? I'm just gonna let the time pass. Okay, so we already went to the mayor's office. We got the masks, so we don't need to do that again. I guess this is just mostly me retracing my steps here. Interesting note though. If you talk to Anju, as Goron Link, then she gets you the room, around the allotted time, which is 2:15, which is like, oh fuck. It's 2 something. Okay, it's any time before 3:50. I'm gonna try 2:15 just in case. Let's not get the money this time. Look, I think you need to read Cafe's diary. After talking with his mother, you have to read his... I think you might be thinking too far ahead. Like, of all the times I played this game, I never remember doing that. At least this early. So we definitely need to do this again. Three, 1, 5, 4, 2. Again, I promise this quest is good, guys. It's just... I keep messing up the little things. Like, this is on me right now. And at the very least, this is all happening at the very start of it, so it's not like we're losing too much progress here. But what I am losing is my patience. Why do I need to do this again? Muscle memory getting the best of me. Are you looking at the 3DS version or the original N64 version? But let's do the Goron thing again. We don't have to since we already showed it off, but I'm gonna show it up again anyway because there's a chance that somebody might miss that after skipping all the bullshit caused by me, so... Ooh. Although there is an optional event that we can see, but it might not entirely be necessary. But you know what? I guess we can hang around. This is the third time we saw this. I am unclean. How was it? It's looking worse, isn't it? It would be nice if things just stayed as they are now. Again, this man knew about the moon and just hid it for the younger characters. Moonsteer, okay. Got what we came for. Let's boogie. Boing, 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 boing. I love that. Boing, 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 boing. Yes! We got it again! Actually, there is another optional event that we can see, in the mayor's residence. But we'll see it when the time comes. But yeah, If there's one problem that this quest has that I'll just say right away, but don't take this as a means to, like, deter yourself from it. There is a lot of waiting and proper timing involved. Like, well, as I've demonstrated several times already, if you do something too soon, then the quest ends. If you do it too late, the quest ends. So you have to get this right for all 3 days in the cycle. If you don't, you're fucked. I'm of the Gorman Troop. I have an appointment to meet with the madam today. Oh, really? Then it should be fine if you just go in. So, may I enter, miss? I think so. That's awkward as fuck. Okay, so while they're doing that, I guess we can listen in on their meeting like a snoop. Dog. Madam Aroma, I am Gorman. It has been some time. Thank you for letting us perform at this year's Carnival of Time. Oh dear me, Gorman, there's a problem. Meaning? The opening performance I've asked you to do? Yes? They've cancelled just now! What's this? Allow me to explain. Oh, excuse me, I am to work at this year's show, or that was the plan. I am Toto, manager of the Zora band, the Indigogos. He arrived this morning. Actually, there's been an unusual accident at Great Bay. And due to this unusual accident, Lulu the diva in the Indigogos has lost her voice. Why? Why? The details are quite long, so I'll spare you. At any rate, I must cancel our performance at this year's Carnival of Time. See? Then this means the Gorman Troop's job is... it's off. But that's all, Gorman. There's always next year. I'm busy with other matters. Just what should I mean, the Gorman Troop do? Oh, Gorman, I wish it was only your face that was annoying me right now. Oh, fuck you! That is mean! Okay, so, let's go to the Stockpot Inn now. We're not gonna talk to Andrew yet, but we're gonna, you know, stay ready, at the least. Okay. No problem. Where's... oh! Sorry, lady. Oh, actually, okay, we need to step in here now. Oh, Tortoise, I've already had lunch. Grandmother, I am Anju. Tortoise was my dad. And you haven't had lunch yet. I've already had lunch. Now be quick and take that away. Not eating is bad for you. Please, eat. Didn't I say that I already ate lunch, Tortoise? Impossible, child. Then, don't eat my food. I give up. Phew. Phew? Well, would you like me to read you a story? Okay. It's coming back to me now. I think... think it's around 2 that we have to worry about, you know, getting booked. But first things first, let's get this stupid thing taken care of. You'll see why it's stupid in a little bit, but not right now. Z, target, give, tier. That stone, you must give it to me here. We got the swamp title deed, land here. No, it's land title, paper! We got paper. You know, would never lose a signal? Paper! That is what maps do. They don't lose signal, and we live a happy time. Don't bounce off the beam! Okay, so that explains why Gorman's out drinking. Because they canceled the show that he was going to perform. Okay, now I am going to stay in this reception room. And then I'm going to wait for a certain event to play. And we no longer have anything to worry about. Hopefully. Just as long as before 3 p.m. hits, we will be fine. Okay. She's coming back. And you know what? I think this is the one quest that, if you follow along, you can easily do this without having to slow time down, and it makes it go faster, so. Yeah, I would actually recommend to not slow this quest down, at least towards the end. Oh! Hello. What's this?
Yeah.
I have delivered this to you. Wait! This letter, where did you...
Yeah.
Put it in the post box? Oh, my client's talking to me, hang on. That's not what I mean! From the post box where?
Yeah.
From the post box somewhere. That's not what I mean! Please, tell me.
Yeah.
It's a secret to everybody. I must know! Wow, Postman, you're a dick. Okay, wait for you to come through, and... Okay, please! Welcome to the Stockpot Inn. Did you have a reservation? I think we got it. Yes, you do have a reservation. That's good. Mr. Link, is it? Oh, one moment, please. Mr. Link, I have you down for an afternoon arrival. Your room is our knife chamber on the 2nd floor. Here's your key. Finally! Ugh. Okay, very easy mistake. I was doing the I was doing the thing that you weren't supposed to do, which is gunning it. If you gun it, then you ruin the quest. So yeah, definitely follow a guide for this, but don't follow it, like, don't read it before doing it. Like, read it as you're doing it. You got a room key. You're not sure why, but apparently you had a reservation. This is fortunate. This is added to your notebook. Or it was added to your notebook. Please relax. Okay. So with that out of the way, let's put on the mask. Okay, hang on. Let me double check. Okay, so we can do this after any point the postman's done talking to her, so... Talk to her now. You're also looking for Cafe. I have a request. Cafe, I have a clue that will help you find him. Tonight at 11:30, please come to our kitchen. We'll talk then. Okay. You promised to meet her at night. It was added to your notebook. So you know what? Let's check out our room and see what's in it. And we can take this silly mask off while we do it. Wow! Free lodging and free money? Okay, the tapestry is a little off, but free money, not bad. That's really good service. What a ramshackle inn. Is this room first class? You can hear whoever's next door, for crying out loud. Whatever. We're staying for free, so we can't expect much. Yeah, you know what? I'm blaming the minigame too. Fuck the archery minigame in this town. The one in Windfall, that one's fun. Stress-free too. Okay, so let's wait around 4 p.m. and see what happens. I'm gonna show off as much as I can, because there's actually some pretty interesting stuff that goes on. So, around 4 p.m., this guy comes in.
The city is so busy, it's hard to find one's way, Goro.
I'm terribly sorry. There are no vacancies today. We're booked solid with reservations.
I made a reservation. The name is Link, Goro.
Mr. Link Goro? She's so cute. I don't have a reservation under that name. There is one close to that, but...
What? Really, Goro? Well, it's nice weather, so I'll just sleep outside, Goro.
I'm terribly sorry.
You really don't have it, Goro?
I really don't have it.
Really, Goro?
I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, so we stole the room from this guy. And like, wait a minute, look at his cap. What? Is this a JoJo reference? Look at this. Okay, it's not the exact hat, but it looks almost like a Jotaro Kujo's hat, especially with the hair coming back at the end and everything. I mean, honestly, he's definitely a trooper taking it in stride. Like, I want this guy's attitude. I want to emulate this guy's attitude about everything.
It's a hard world to live in, Goro.
Okay, let's head back inside because it's about to change into nighttime. Have you been to the Clock Tower Plaza yet? They are now putting together what has become the carnival's custom. It should be wonderful this year, too. I hope you enjoy our tradition. Tradition! Okay, before time stands still, I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Let's read this. Granny's diary. It was my granddaughter who cooked again today. Putting that to the lips shortens the life. I thought of a way to get by without eating. I'll try it tomorrow. I just hope I'm not caught. And Andrew was standing right next to this! Her perception, in D&D terms, her perception stat is shit. Okay, trust me with the paper. Yeah, we really do. So... Alright. So now that time has passed a bit... Oh, thinking too far ahead. So we got some waiting around to do. So yeah, it is 11:30, right? Hang on. Yes. Okay. So plenty of time. I think. Let's check around a little bit. When 10 hits, or maybe when 11 sharp hits, cause. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. There are bugs in this kitchen. Someone clearly hasn't swept. And there's like a pool with a fish in it. It's like, what is this? Like a natural reservoir or something? Or did this kitchen used to be a latrine and then they converted it or something? Like what? I mean, I'm not judging. I'm not judging too much. It's just you have very questionable design decisions, Anju. Oh, there she goes. Sorry, practicing my combat rolls, but clearly that's why I'm doing the drills. Just me right there bumping into the wall like that. This is why I'm doing these drills. Shame we can't use our sword in here for practice though. Okay. Okay, Link, you looked really creepy just now, like, the way you look at that, like, ugh. That is an I'm coming for the booty, walk if I've ever seen it. Like, ew. I'm curious. Yeah, okay, as I thought. The wall will become important later, but for now, let's just... It says employees only, no admittance. Makes sense. Okay, it's almost 10. Nope. Okay, you know what? Let's just wait here. I think it's this animation of being careful walking up and down the stairs, but it looked just a little weird. It's like, yeah, he leaned in too much, is why it looked a little gross. Especially since Anju was walking upstairs, it's like he was trying to get a peek up her skirt. Like, ew, Link, you're too young for that. Still nothing. Sorry I keep dipping in and out of the bathroom like that. It's like, Link has irritable bowel syndrome, that's it. Okay, yeah, so I actually was jumping the gun here. Again, been a long time, so you can't expect perfection. Yeah, alright, so unfortunately for the less patient of us, we do have to wait. I don't mind, though. I'm gonna talk to Mr. Bug here. How you doing, Mr. Bug? I see you're, foraging around, for the family. How's that going, by the way? There's a nice onion up there. You could... Oh, hi, Anju. I wasn't talking to bugs. No! No! Mr. Bug, run! Okay, whew. I'm sorry to trouble you late at night. It's about him. Cafe. I received a letter from him. Strange, isn't it? Getting a letter from a missing person. But there's absolutely no mistaking it's from him. It's clear. To me. Please. Here's my letter. Put this in a post box. When this is delivered, when he receives my letter, you should be able to meet him. Please tell him that Anju is waiting for him. And please, after you've seen him, tell me how he looked. I'm scared. I can't go. Can I ask this of you? Yeah. Thank you very much.
You were given a letter to Cafe. Quick, deliver it for her. Take it to a mailbox. You made an important promise. It was added to your notebook.
Please mail it immediately in the morning.
Or I could do it now.
Speaking of doing it now, let's do the... Ah! Hand!
Paper, please!
Here you go.
Yay!
Oh! You saved me!
This fell down here. I'll give it to you. I don't even want to know why that was in there with you. And I'm going to take a very long bath. And I'm going to put in as many chamomiles as it takes to wipe the scent off of it. And then my hands. And then my soul. Who? Well, that person was added to your notebook. You helped out of a jam. This was added to your notebook. Yeah, our notebook is just getting filled. Okay, if you want to be a real asshole, you can just give the letter to immediately after you promised Andrew you would deliver it. I mean, of all the technology in Termina, you're telling me they really couldn't, like, make working sinks? Doing it again. Sorry. I'm thinking of Ocarina of Time. I think that's why I keep messing up.
Deposit mail here. Ka-ching!
Ka-ching!
Your letter has been received. Ka-ching! It shall be delivered tomorrow. Ka-ching!
You sent the letter. This was added to your notebook. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not that much of a screw up. Let's see here. So yeah, the postman will do his thing around 9 a.m., so I don't know if it's safe to play the Song of Double Time, but just in case, I'm going to ignore that and let's actually make our way around town and actually do our quote-unquote morning routine. Well, okay, technically it's the morning right now. It's just done way later than usual. Hey. Actually, I wonder if the way is still open. When we made it earlier today in the sewer.
The wind has gotten damp, Godo. Tomorrow's rain, Godo. Godo, Godo.
Yeah, it's still open. Cool. I could go on mode, but I don't want to. Oh, bae. You. We've conquered you. Like a bad fur day. That was awful. Oh, it's you again. Oh, you guess I guess I scared him with that sword slash. Actually, we do want to wait around the laundry pool, so let's go back. Whoa! I didn't do that. That was the game. Ow. Ow. Those with business, please ring bell. No solicitors. Curiosity shop. You know what? Let's, We didn't really get to see this much during this playthrough, so good thing we're doing this. Alright. Oh, hello, fairy. Alright, so, yeah, let's just wait for the postman to do his thing, and then we'll wait at the laundry pool. And something tells me we're gonna need the stone mask. Just, trust me on that. Unfortunately, you can't block projectiles, with the Great Fairy Sword, like a Jedi. Unfortunately, you can't do that. Okay, we dropped off the letter here. So the postman should come around by 9 a.m. We could play more ordinary sausage videos, but I definitely want to mix it up a bit. So when it comes to waiting around for a very long period of time, I'll make sure to have something for us. Because some of these waiting gaps do take a long while. I could probably show off an overly sarcastic, productions video. Like, something really short. Oh, you know what? I'll get their YouTube channel ready, just in case. And hopefully I won't get, like, get a copyright strike or something. Pretty sure I won't, because they're actually really good with, copywritten stuff. But, yeah, okay. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Back, forward. No, 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 no. No ads.
Look.
Wait, shh. Okay, I found a pretty good video, in regards to, Irish mythology. Come on, Postman, where are you? Are you coming through here? Or have you already... Okay, he's coming through, okay. Whew. I was getting worried for a sec. You know what? Let's start playing it now. Let's see. Screen capture, add source. And let's capture this. And I really hope no ads will start playing, because that would suck. There we go. Okay.
Look, Christianity, we gotta talk. You make my job really hard sometimes. All I want to do is research these cool ancient mythologies and find out how they work. But half the time when I start looking, it's like, oh, sorry, we've been Christian for 1,500 years. We couldn't possibly tell you about our nifty pantheon of pagans.
Okay, wait. Just realized. There we go. Sound like I was taking a shit, sorry.
Tapestry of mythology they wove together because we've just gotten way into Big J and the Magnificent 12. I just want to learn, man. Greek and Egyptian mythology don't have this problem too bad since we still have the primary sources, and even if the translation ends up biased, we can always just go back to the original Greek and see what Homer really wanted. But things get tricky
he's
with,
getting the letter.
Norse mythology, where
Alright,
despite
to the
having
laundry
a writing
pool.
system as early as the 2nd century CE, the first written account we have of mythology was compiled 1,100 years later, well after the region was fully Christianized. We can learn a lot from the Eddas, but we can't automatically tell how much of them were added later to fit the new belief system, or otherwise resulted from the social shift. And while some additions are pretty obvious, there's theories that everything from Loki to Ragnarok itself were the result of Christian additions. Personally, I don't think either of those things are true, but it's annoying that we don't know. And oh
Gotta keep my
poor Ireland.
cursor
Christianized
over
as
the
early as the
volume
400
button.
CE, the oldest sources we have on the mythology were only committed to vellum 200 years later at the earliest, and even those earliest texts had blatant Christian additions like references to heaven or hell. The bulk of the mythology didn't get written down for a full 600 years, and by then it was already so bowdlerized that there's basically no available primary sources anywhere. And while there wasn't much cultural drift, and the rich oral tradition seems to have preserved most of the core elements of these stories, there were still some hefty rewrites, and it's very noticeable. One of the most well-known of these texts, compiled anonymously in the early 1000 CE, was Lebor Gabar la Erin, the Book of the Taking of Ireland, more commonly known as the Book of Invasions. It describes 6 successive invasions of Ireland by various different groups, what they did there, and what happened to them. Originally pitched as a history of Ireland, it's now clear that it's a bit more of a pseudo-history, or a mythology, you could say. A way to preserve a quintessentially Irish myth structure while framing it in a very historical...
Oh god!
And to start us off, the first chapter...
Okay. Whew, whew. Thought an ad was about to play. That was close. Okay.
is literally just Genesis translated into Irish. Subtlety that
Wait, turn
is
around.
nothing I can easily pronounce. But we get our first deviation from Bible canon.
Wait, turn
when
around
we're
at, like,
introduced
the
to
exact
Kesser,
moment, it's like-
totally canonical granddaughter of the biblical Noah and leader of the first group to set foot in Ireland. Noah, hoping that maybe the Great Flood won't reach the far west edge of the world, directs Kesser to take a fleet as far west as they can go. 40 days before the flood is due to hit, Kesser and the gang arrive on the green shores of Ireland. but there's a shipwreck and most of them are killed, leaving only Kesser, 49 other women, and 3 men, one of whom, Fintan Macbopra, becomes Kesser's husband. Fintan and the other 2 guys divvy up the rest of the ladies between them, but then the other guys die from confusingly vague causes, and Fintan ends up turning into a salmon and running away. Then the flood arrives and everyone else is killed, leaving Fintan the only survivor. I mean, obviously someone had to survive, because otherwise how would we even know this happened? By the way, I'll come back to this section later. There's some stuff going on. Anyway, Ireland is deserted for 300 years until the next group arrives, led by this dude Partalon. They colonize Ireland, clear out a few plains, and experience a handful of lake bursts, which are this thing in Irish mythology where a lake spontaneously whooshes into existence. Anyway, during all this, Partalon and his crew also battle the, Okay, so it's spelled like this, and it's pronounced one of these ways. Before you even think about getting on me for this, I scoured the internet, and nobody fucking agrees how to pronounce it. Argue with each other in the comments over which is the right way to do it, because clearly I am not the problem here. Okay?
If you don't know what's going on, Ireland has like
argument,
3 different
and leave it at
dialects.
that. Anyway, they've never been mentioned or explained up to this
So
point, but
that's
they're
why there's so
generally
many
considered to be a
pronunciations for
malevolent
one
race of
word.
Supernatural beings, possibly representative of chaotic or dangerous forces of nature. I guess they don't count as people of Ireland for the purposes of this narrative, because where the heck were they supposed to have come from? Anyway, Partalon and his crew are doing alright until they very abruptly aren't, and all 9,000 of them are wiped out by a plague in a single week. All except for this one guy, Tuan MacCarroll, who also survives by turning into a fish or something. It's called self-care, look it up. An uneventful 30 years go by before another boat rolls into town, this one helmed by this new guy, Nemeth. It's the last surviving ship of a pretty sizable fleet, because everyone else in the fleet saw this beautiful tower rise up out of the waves with a neon sign on it.
Keep the stone mask on just in case. And whoosh! Okay, quickly get Cafe's mask. Put it on. Walk inside. And you guessed it, we wait. Or actually, wait. Yeah, no, let's wait.
Reading obvious hubris test, and when they went to take a look-see, they obviously drowned. Anyway, Nemeth has a pretty cool crew with him and actually does quite well for himself. He defeats the Fovra 4 times and kills 2 of their kings, these dudes Gond and Sengon, but unfortunately he dies of plague a few years later. Without Nemeth around, the settlers get subjugated by the Fovra, who force them to pay an extravagant tithe every Samhain, giving up their entire supply of milk and grain and 2/3 of their children. Eventually, the taxation gets too extreme to tolerate, and the people rise up with a meager force of...
Okay. Let's, close this for now. Green hat, green clothes. Andrew wrote about you in her letter. It seems you are looking for Cafe. Good thing it's raining, so there's a lot of noise for him to not see or hear you. Exactly! Not to mention I look like a stone, apparently. It seems you are looking for Cafe. Can you keep a secret? Yeah. Andrew trusted you. I shall also trust you. I am Cafe. The Cafe we're looking for is an adult. When I look at you, I just see a child. I was turned into this by a strange imp wearing a mask. But I'm not hiding because I look this way. When I was turned into this, I went to see the great fairy in the shrine near the north gate. But on the way, my precious mask, a wedding ceremony mask, was stolen from me by some prancing man with a grinning face. Sakan. Well, you're just careless. You're like my partner. What's that supposed to mean? Before my wedding ceremony, I was quite happy. I was targeted because of what I had been turned into. Oh my. I pity you. I know Anju is worried, but I can't go out yet. I made a promise to her that I would bring the wedding mask and greet her. This pendant. Give it to Anju. You accepted the pendant of memories. Though you may not understand these grown-up matters, you should probably take the pendant to Anju anyway. Keep what we just talked about a secret from everyone. Ah, they said it! The mysterious youth Cafe was added to your notebook. You've been entrusted with a precious item. This is added to your notebook. Okay, so we're definitely equipping this. Things that get stolen in this town always make their way to the curiosity shop. I'm waiting for that to happen. Stand on that crate and peek into that hole. From here, I check on the curiosity shop's customers. Interesting note, this doesn't actually come out of nowhere. We'll touch on this point again very soon. That guy will definitely appear. I'll be waiting when it happens. Alright. I know I just said that we don't have to turn off the we don't have to slow down time for this quest, but called insurance. And we can take this mask off, I'm sure. Ah. Okay, so we need to hurry to the Stockpot Inn again. Oh, you guys changed positions. I don't usually remember that. Alright. Alright, Anju. Did you meet him? Yeah, I did. It's from Cafe. Thank you very much. That face looks so happy. This was added to your notebook. I've decided to wait for him. I've made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe him. Alright then. So yeah, we've got some more time to kill, so let's play the video again.
Of 60,000 warriors and successfully kill one of the Fuvra kings, Conan Bakfibar. But unfortunately, they had a second backup king, who's my favorite because his name is Mork, which is hilarious, and he rolls up with a whole bunch of boats and everybody dies, except for one ship of like 30 guys who say bollocks to this and sail away. Some of them peel off for northern lands, some of them head over to Britain to become the first Brits, and the rest head down to Greece where they are promptly enslaved for 230 years. But after a grueling nearly 2.5 centuries of hard labor, these guys say bollocks to this and head back to Ireland, finding it pleasantly deserted this time around, except for the Fuvra, presumably. These guys, who are called the Fair Bold, Men of Bags, split Ireland into 5 parts, divisions that persist to this day. The regions of Connacht, Leinster, Ulster, and North and South Munster are each set aside and ruled by their own chief, while Ireland overall is ruled by a high king. And in the space of a brisk 37 years, the Fair Bold managed to have 9 of these guys. Quick turnaround time. But after 37 years of chill fearbolging, the Tuatha De Danann roll into town. Now, this section is basically just a pre-Christian theogony, and you can tell the writer was a bit on edge about it, because practically every other line were assured that the Tuatha De Danann were diabolical sorcerers and heathens, and definitely not gods, we swear. So anyway, these definitely not gods pack up their 4 legendary sacred treasures and roll up in a terrifying black cloud that darkens the skies for 3 days straight, at which point they promptly go to war with the Fearbold, who want nothing to do with this whole situation. The Fearbold king, and thus the current High King of Ireland, is this dude Yoku Mac Era, while the king of the Tuatha De Danann is this dude named Nuada. They have a pretty epic battle, and though the Fearbold are defeated and either scatter to neighboring islands or just kind of acclimate to their new rulers, Nuada loses an arm in the conflict, which, along with probably being no fun overall,
that face.
disqualifies him from being High King, because you need to be bilaterally symmetrical, I guess. Anyway, with Nuada out of the running, the Tuatha De Danann are instead ruled by this dude Bress, who's nice enough and pretty to look at, but is half Fuvra on his father's side, and seems to favor his Fuvra relatives more than the Tuatha De Danann kind of like. And if you think it's kind of weird that the Fuvra have gone from faceless malevolent army of doom to kinda evil in-laws, you're absolutely right. It would be great great to have the context to make this make sense. Anyway,
Thanks,
the rest of the lads are
Christianity.
king, but fortunately they don't need to deal with him for long, as after a brisk 7-year recovery time, New Other returns from his retirement sporting a shiny new hand crafted of the finest silver. Now qualified for the position again, New Other becomes High King and gains a shiny new outfit, Argotlav, or Silver Hand. But the never-ending conflict with the Favre shows no sign of slowing down just yet, and with the addition of the
So
young
we want to
half-Favre,
rerun until
half-Tuatha Danann champion
9:30.
hero
So
Blue, the Tuatha Danann stage a full-scale rebellion and go to war with the Favre, who are currently being ruled by Ballad, a one-eyed god of fiery destruction, and also Lou's grandpa, who tried to kill Lou as a baby to forestall a prophecy of doom and get him out of his hair for good. During the battle, New Otha is killed off for real, but Lou manages to kill Balor with a sling stone to the face, and the Favre are finally defeated for realsies. Lou becomes High King of Ireland and rules wisely and justly until he gets murdered a few decades later in what I'm sure was a canon part of the original mythology. And now we reach the final wave of people to colonize Ireland. The Irish. No, really. These dudes are supposed to be the direct ancestors of the contemporary population. 150 years into the Tuatha Danann's reign, a fleet of humans, referred to as the Milesians, roll into town, and despite the best efforts of the Tuatha Danann to keep them out, their resident bard/druid Avarhin manages to get them safely ashore and causing problems. There's some battles, some negotiating, and plenty of reassurance from the narrator that these aren't gods, you guys. It's fine. They're just demons or wizards or something. Stop looking at me! Now at this point, Ireland is co-ruled by 3 High Kings. Mac Cool, no relation to Finn MacCool, Mac Graina, and Mac Kecht, who killed Lou in revenge for him killing their father, in revenge for him sleeping with Lou's wife. It's a bit complicated. But each of these Macs is married to one of a triumvirate of very important earth goddesses, Banav, Eru, and Fola. And as the Milesians travel through Ireland, they encounter each of these goddesses in turn, and each one asks Avarhin to name the island after them. He agrees, and while Eru is the etymological root of Ireland, the other 2 names get used as bynames, kind of the same way Albion gets used to refer to Britain. But this part also contains my favorite bit, where the story full-on Ouroboroses itself, loops back to the beginning, and contradicts everything else in the book. See, Avarhin asks Banav to tell him a little bit about herself, and she says that she's a descendant of Adam, just like him, totally not a god, you guys, but she's older than Noah, and she was already chilling on this mountain when the floodwaters came. What the fuck? So yeah, this is what happens when you try and retroactively Christianize an entire pantheon of gods and make them fit the same timeline as the Bible. The Tuatha Danann and the Favre were here before the people were, even though, according to this book, there were several waves of people here before them. But Banav, who's one of the Tuatha Danann, was here before anyone, and Banav and Kesser are both supposedly the first people to be in Ireland, even though the timelines absolutely do not add up. And do you want to know why? It's because that whole first wave with Kesser and the 3 dudes was a Christianization of this exact story. The 3 surviving men were analogous to the 3 High Kings. Their 3 main wives were analogous to the triumvirate of goddesses, and Kesser, Noah's definitely canon granddaughter, was analogous to Banav, the actual mythological first person on the island, a role that fits a primal Earth Mother goddess a little better than it does a random human who dies 6 weeks later. Ugh. Anyway, the conflict drags on, and eventually the 3 kings suggest they take a break for a few days to figure out their next moves, and ask the Milesians to go back to their boats and stay 9 wavelengths away from the island. Surprisingly,
yeah, so many
they
plot
agree.
holes. Thanks,
Perhaps
Christianization.
the minute they're back on the boats, the Tuatha Danann summon a huge
And as an Irish person, that actually pissed me off.
And in a very nice poem, asks Ireland itself for permission to land and make it their home. Clearly, Ireland is down with this because the storm dies and they return. Recognizing defeat, the Tuatha Danann agree to divvy up the land with the Milesians. The Milesians get the surface world, while the Tuatha Danann retreat through the hills into the other world and become the Ao-Shi, the people of the mounds. The book wraps up with my favorite kind of content, a super boring list of names. It rattles off all the kings of Ireland in chronological order. Hooray! And that's the Book of Invasions, handily summarizing all the times Ireland got invaded. Yep, that's all of them. It definitely didn't happen again. Especially not 9 entire times, because that would be ridiculous. Anyway. Oh, won't you come?
Alright, that's it. I definitely enjoy Red's videos more than Blue's, but I'd be lying if I didn't say that Blue had some pretty useful stuff. Okay. Okay, Anju. We're leaving in the evening for the ranch. Cremia will take us in. She is your best friend, right? I wonder if Cafe is really at Cremia's place. If Cafe is there, your mother would give him a smack. Besides, think about Cremia. She needs strength from a partner and business support from Madame Aroma. If Cafe really has run off with Cremia, she'll get both. Please don't be sad. How happy could you possibly be? Marrying a man who runs off when he's about to be married. It would make your life unhappy. Just like your mother's. But the letter said he would definitely come back. Huh. Come back to what? Will this town be crushed beneath the moon the morning after tomorrow? Forget about the letter. For now, just try to survive. Everything else will follow. Yes, Mother. Thank you. Okay. Now... let's hurry over to the Curiosity Shop, wait until midnight. Most of the scenes I'm showing off are optional, but I think they're really good to view anyway, so... Alright. Go in here. Let's wait here. Okay, that right there looks like a shotgun, honestly, but... Alright, so we don't have to wait as long for this event, but yeah. It's only 2 hours, no big deal. Oh, but yeah, the thing I wanted to show off. That iron knuckle statue right there. That's how Cafe is able to see into the Curiosity Shop. Yes, I do, now that we can talk about it. I had to do this quest twice, but it's for, 2 different reasons. I'll do the other one off-screen, but I think the next stream, will start off with the, second ending to that quest. Hello, douchebag. Link, what are you, you're bobbing your head. 100. Don't be such a rupee pincher, you miser. 200. Well, why don't you just offer you even less? And you know, this is the bomb shops. How about if I tell them all about you? Alright, fine, I'll take it, but you're guilty too. Don't be a fool. A seller of stolen goods is just a middleman who's trying to provide his customers with good product. Look, I know nothing. If it comes to me, I buy it. I'm a charitable organization that helps people in need. I understand. Then the total is... It's 50 now, so here you go. What? You said 100. Oh, so you don't want me to take it off your hands. Wait, it's a deal. It's a deal. This Curiosity Shop guy's taking advantage of me. I just want my fair share. Alright, let's, wait by the laundry pool again. Oh, wait, oh, money! And it was all worth it. Speaking of money, let's, drop all this off. Also, games by Nintendo don't always have the best writing, but when they do, like that Curiosity Shop scene, it's it's like it makes you wonder why they limit themselves. I already saved 4,008 rupees. Wow. All right. Actually, can we? It's locked. Damn it. Blech. Actually, oh, it gives you 50. 50. It gives you 5 rupees every time. Wait a minute, what? Why do you have the stone sound effect, but meh. I love doing that for some reason. Okay, hang on. Yeah, that. That's fun. Dun dun dun. Aw, come on. Hit the wall. Yeah! Not like that. There we go. There's the sweet spot. No, come on. Aw. Alright, let's see. Oh, hey, Mooney. How you doing? You gonna Talk to me, Mooney.
I require the souls of the innocent.
So you do. So you do.
Starting with you.
Okay. That's nice. I guess. Okay, I'm not one to dog on graphics, but I will admit this part of the laundry pool is a little shoddy. Because, well, we get it. I get it. They're supposed to be the backsides of the buildings we see in the commercial district, but they just look too flat compared to the brick walls right here, you know? I mean, if it looks wrong, it looks wrong. So yeah, we gotta wait around 12 p.m. So we're gonna be waiting quite a bit, and then I think from there we're gonna turn, we're gonna invert time again, cause it gets pretty dicey towards the end. Imagine if Link held this with one hand. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna hang here. And actually, before 12 p.m. hits. Let's see if we can find another overly sarcastic productions video. Right. Nope. Nope. Don't play the ad.
This video is brought to
Okay, thanks, Red. Screen capture again. Here we go. Just so it's ready. Alright. Wait, oh god. I'm gonna keep pressing the A button until it opens. Come on. And I know it could just reverse time back to its original flow, but meh. Oh, Dwayne, hey, hello. Yeah, we're just doing the Andrew Cafe quest. We're just waiting for this door to open, and we're gonna do the thing pretty soon. It's just waiting on this. I'm not reversing time back to normal because it's funny, question mark. And then we're gonna do a lot of waiting afterwards. So I just want to get this step out of the way so we don't have to, you know, worry about missing anything. Because this is a 100% run after all. It wouldn't make sense if we couldn't get it. Come on, open the fucking door! I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Open the goddamn door. Damn it. Okay, the time frame is 12 p.m. It's just please. Please. Please open the door. What are you doing? You're being a fool. Please do not be a fool. It does say 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., so we're in the right time frame. I was looking for my charger for my phone, and my parents were asking if I needed what I needed from the store, so I told them to save line screen sandwiches. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Crystal. How are you doing? And those ice cream sandwiches sound interesting. I do not understand. Why does the door not open? Let us see. It is 12. Please open. I'm not missing anything, am I? I mean, our sword's thin enough. Can't we just use it to pick the lock? No? Damn. I knew I should have multi-classed into Ranger. Ranger. Rogue. Sorry. Come on. There we go! Ish. Okay, so I guess we can hide this for now. Oop. Okay, that was necessary. Eh? You the green hat kid? I got a message from Cafe. Now, Cafe, I've known him since he was real little, but when he showed up looking all young in that little brat body, I didn't know what I was seeing. All it took was one glance at that Keaton mask that he was wearing for me to realize I was looking at my old friend. I gave him that mask a long time ago when he was just little Cafe. I didn't know he kept it that well for so long. I'm not sure why, but I want to give this to you. Pikachu! We got the Keaton Mask. This is Cafe's Mask of Memories. Accepting this keepsake doesn't make much sense to you, but you should take it anyway. This is an awkward position. His elbow's going into Link's face. Now, Cafe. He says he wants you to take this to his mother. This camera angle's even worse. Ah! What is happening? You were given express mail to Mama. This is priority mail, so hurry up and deliver it. You got the Keaton Mask in the same row as the bird, bunny, frog, and pig. Yeah! Wait a minute, I did? That was unintentional. Cool. A customer came to my shop last night. Now, Cafe sees him, and Cafe's color just changes, and he goes running after the guy. The guy's a regular. A greedy thief named Sakan. I think he's from Ikana Village? You listen to his memories. This was added to your notebook. Alright, hang on. Now you have all the Star Fox team, including the pig that betrayed James. Yeah, Pigma. Peppy, long time no see. You're asked to deliver priority mail. This is added to your notebook. Alright, so no time to waste. Okay, we'll just keep this in the back burner for now, but we are gonna travel to Ikana Canyon. Here we go. All right. Okay, now we need to move our asses, because there is a chance that Sakan will intercept us, and we do not want that. So let's hurry over to the unexplored side of Ikana, and yeah, Cafe should be there. Yes, that is always going in the same row. Okay. Actually, let's take a look at it, actually. Yeah, Keaton Mask, Fox, Bremen Mask, Bird, Bunny Hood, Peppy, Don Guerrero's Mask, Frog, Mask of Sense, Pigma, and Darmani. Darmani is not part of the Star Fox team. Although it would be cool if he was. It would be extremely cool if he was. And, note, I think Sakan is actually immune to the Stone Mask. So, he's one of the few individuals along with the Gerudo Pirates who are actually immune to the Stone Mask's effects. Okay, so we want to wait here, close to it, so. I found him, Green Hat Boy. He's using this place as a safe house for keeping his stolen goods. Apparently his name's Sakan. He came to the shop last night and I followed him. His storage for the things he's stolen is on the other side of this rock door. Only Sakan can open it. The only way in is to wait for Sakan to arrive. I'll wait. I've made a promise to Anju. He will show up. Okay, so we definitely want to obscure ourselves, so I'm gonna crouch, and let's watch some more overly sarcastic productions. I decided to show the trope talk of time skips, so let's give it a whirl.
This video is brought to you by me and Aurora, the webcomic I've been making for about 2 years now.
I need to check
more on
that
that
out.
later.
I really need to check that video
There are
out.
basically no stories that show the
video.
audience a
Webcomic
completely
out.
unbroken
I'm an
stretch of
idiot.
time. Characters
Webcomic.
go to sleep and wake up several hours later, travel time is handled with a montage instead of a 14-hour play-by-play of the entire trip, and the #1 unspoken rule of story pacing is no one ever poops. The official term
That
for
is
these
true.
time jumps is an ellipsis, and they technically break continuity, but they make up for it by improving the pacing. Continuity is very important because the more naturally the story flows, the better the audience will understand it. But pacing is equally important because it's what keeps the audience invested. It might be better for the continuity if we watch the entire process process by which a character travels from point A to point B, down to the in-flight snack and the luggage carousel, but it'd kill the pacing to subject the audience to that kind of real-time drudgery. To preserve balance, most stories feature small intervals of high continuity punctuated by breaks that abruptly move the story from point A to point B, skipping over the boring parts to preserve the pacing between continuous story beats. A character will wake up, and the next time we see them, they'll be heading downstairs for breakfast. We didn't need to see them drag themselves out of bed, pull on some sweatpants, and stare at the wall for a hot minute before heading out, because while that would further the continuity, it would drag down the pacing. That said, some stories deliberately show us these slower moments to produce a feeling of mundanity, domesticity, boredom, or depression, but that's a deliberate narrative choice to produce a specific audience impact. The point is, in fiction, time is not linear, it's broken up. And that can be valuable, because small-scale time jumps are sometimes used in creative ways, especially in mysteries where they hide key story details that'd otherwise make the mystery too obvious. In the Agatha Christie novel, The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, which I'm about to thoroughly spoil, the narrator says, "The letter had been brought in at 20 minutes to 9. It was just on 10 minutes to 9 when I left him, the letter still unread." This innocuous 10-minute time jump obscures the fact that in that time, the narrator murdered Roger Ackroyd. Small-scale time jumps can be used to hide big plot details while also hiding that anything is being hidden. We're so used to time jumps preserving continuity that when the rule is broken, it surprises us. Now, while small-scale time jumps are a fundamental building block to basically all storytelling, they're distinguished from the large-scale time skip, where a story actively skips ahead, usually by several years, deliberately breaking the continuity in a way the smaller-scale jumps typically don't. Time skips are deliberately jarring in a way time jumps aren't. When a story gives us a time jump, it's usually because the audience is assumed to know
Fox,
what
Falco,
the
Peppy,
character wakes up and
Slippy,
next time
and
we see them
Pigma,
eating
they'll always
breakfast,
be in
we
that row
assume they
together.
probably
Okay.
put on pants and went into the kitchen for food. It's an easy inference to make, and it's not particularly interesting to look at, so the story jumps over it and the audience
I
doesn't mind, or usually
did
doesn't notice.
forget
And
about
even when
that,
time jumps are used in
factoid.
mysteries to hide plot details from the audience, it's usually so subtle the audience doesn't notice their perspective is being manipulated. But when a story does a time skip, the audience deliberately doesn't have the inferred continuity to go on. There's a lot more story being skipped over, and the status quo can shift very dramatically. While the time jump's primary story function is imperceptibly disrupting the continuity to preserve the story pacing, the time skip's primary story function is purposefully breaking continuity to establish a new status quo. A typical time skip pushes the story timeline ahead by several years, aging up the characters, altering the setting somewhat, introducing a new set of characters and/or antagonists to deal with, and basically heralding the beginning of a new story arc. This is the generic stock time skip, but there's a lot of room for variation. There are a few common reasons for a time skip and a few common changes that happen during one. Time skips frequently bridge the gap between a show and its sequel series if the sequel isn't a directly contiguous continuation of the original. Time skips also sometimes get used to catch a show's timeline.
For some
up
reason,
to
I
the
want
date,
to
since
rewatch
shows
Return
air
of the
at a much
Joker
slower
again.
rate than the in-universe story progresses.
Thanks, Red.
Any show that starts off set in the present day will quickly slip months behind the curve as days or weeks pass in a story universe that takes years to air in reality. This can also be a problem in live-action media where the actors, age in real time. Time skips can help keep the fictional universe roughly aligned with reality and the ages of the actual cast. This is the time jumpiest variety of time skips because it's not usually intended to disrupt the continuity that much. Time skips also frequently herald a shift in tone. It's pretty common for a story to time skip into a new status quo that's darker and edgier. The characters are older, the threats are more serious, the universe is a darker and colder place, etc., etc. That kind of tone shift can be hard to internally justify in continuity, so packaging it in a time skip can make it much more palatable for an audience. It might be hard to believe that a universe collapses into a dystopia in the space of a long weekend, but if there's an implied year or more of background misery, it's a lot easier to buy. As a corollary, it's also fairly common for the main characters to get more badass during the time skip. They get older, stronger, better trained, and overall better equipped to handle their new dark and gritty surroundings. In larger scale time skips, it's also not uncommon for some characters to have had kids in the interim, so now there's a new generation of characters running around. It's also fairly common for former kid protagonists to have grown up enough to get a major design change. But those are predictable outcomes of a time skip. Time passed, so of course the characters got older and the world changed a bit. That barely even disrupts the continuity at this point. It's more like an unusually long ellipsis than a time skip, especially if the events of the time skip follow logically and predictably from the pre-time skip status quo. For instance, Steven Universe featured a time skip between the finale of the show and the movie, but that time skip was basically just the predictable happily ever after implied by the ending of the show. The bad guys weren't bad guys anymore, the oppressive structure of Homeworld was being dismantled into something better, Steven was doing alright, it was a fun time. The inciting incident of the movie is the first time since the finale that anything bad had happened to Steven, so the only change the time skip really had was that Steven got a minor design change and his voice actor didn't need to keep his voice so high anymore. But there are some wildcard time skips that aren't as predictable. And in fact, sometimes they're played like mysteries where the audience is dumped into this new weird status quo and they have to piece together exactly how this new situation happened. For instance, sometimes after a time skip, the world has changed a lot. This can tie in with the darker and grittier thing if the world has noticeably changed for the worse, but it can also just be kind of unclear how exactly all this stuff happened, especially if the pre-time skip story ended with some kind of heroic victory and implied happily ever after. The existence of the post-skip dark and gritty timeline indicates that something happened to mess that happy ending up, and an audience invested in that happy ending will naturally want to know what it was. It's also fairly common for time skips to shake up the previously established character dynamics. Characters who were close might seem distant, former strangers might have gotten to know each other, stuff like that. Sometimes time skips break up romantic subplots that were well established pre-time skip, and the audience gradually learns why and how that happened, and maybe if it can be fixed. Sometimes during a time skip, a character switches sides, a hero turning bad or a villain turning good, and the audience is left wondering what made that happen and how legit it is. Time skips can also introduce and establish new characters that the rest of the cast develops a dynamic with off-screen, leaving the audience playing catch-up after the fact. Because a time skip purposefully disorients the audience, it's a solid opportunity for a writer to throw in some confusion and mysteries about how status quo A became status quo B. There is one exception to this general rule. Sometimes time skips are actually used to restore the status quo. It's not uncommon for particularly bombastic series finales to involve characters getting seriously injured and/or key locations getting trashed. So some stories will follow those finales up with a brisk few months long time skip to allow for a protracted hospital stay and some infrastructure rebuilding to get the characters and settings back in fighting form. These time skips are still changing the status quo, but they're basically changing it back to how it was before the finale shook things up. Now, how much the status quo changes during a time skip usually depends on the scale of the time skip. A few months long time skip probably won't see much in the way of large scale
how long
changes,
you have to
but
wait.
A several decade long time skip can leave the world
Unfortunately, this can't be avoided.
Sometimes a time skip also comes with a POV character who's missed the time skip somehow. Being stuck in some kind of stasis or coma is a common explanation for this. They basically wake up post-time skip and have to catch up with all the changes. It gives the audience an in-universe character who's just as lost as they are in the new status quo. But it comes with a downside, which is actually a pervasive downside with all time skips. By their nature, time skips disconnect the audience from the characters. If a story has a POV character who skipped the time skip, they will also be disconnected from the other characters. Now, sometimes this disconnect is actually explored. And it's been a while since I got to pull this one out, but Reboot did this one really well. A few episodes into the third season, everyone experiences a time skip of about 1 year-ish in universe, except for the protagonists, Enzo and Andrea, who skip something more like a decade thanks to being stuck in a game environment where time moves faster.
I never got to see Reboot, yeah.
Enzo, now going by Matrix, is all grown up and much grittier than his goofy kid version, and spends a lot of the season very, very worried about what his friends and family will think of him now that he's become this objectively extremely cool dude. Since these two are also POV characters for the season, the time skip naturally disconnects the audience from them pretty significantly.
Same here.
They're almost unrecognizable as the kids we got to know over the first couple seasons.
Like, I knew
so
it
the
was
show goes out
around,
of its
but
way
I
to give
didn't
the
know what it
audience
was
several
about.
episodes to get used to and invested in their new characters before it reunites them with the rest of the cast. And when they do handle the reunions, it's very heartwarming, but it's also kind of gut-wrenching. The audience has been following Matrix for the bulk of the season, so he's the character whose perspective we relate to most strongly at this point. But the other characters haven't changed as much because they've had a much shorter time skip, so we still relate to them pretty strongly from their earlier characterization. So when they reunite, we understand both Matrix's anxiety about how they might hate what he's become, and that the other characters are seeing him as a cherished loved one miraculously returned alive, but very, very different from the naive kid they remember. This is a story that leverages that time skip-induced character disconnect for some really quality drama. Unfortunately, not many stories pull that off so well. Most time skips dive right into the new plot with no time to adjust, so the audience is disoriented and disconnected, which often means the audience ends up disengaged. If the world and the characters are suddenly unrecognizable, the story has to work to get the audience invested again. In a sense, it's like the show is starting over. The POV time skip misser character is an attempt to compensate for this by giving the audience at least one point of familiarity, but it comes at the cost of wildly disrupting every relationship that character had. This is actually one of the problems I personally had when I was watching Young Justice, because the first season was very character-driven and very fun. The dynamics between the main characters built up naturally over the course of the season, and while it was a superhero show with superhero shenanigans, the part that really sold me was the characters. It included a couple romantic subplots that built up fairly well, and in the finale, everything worked out, good triumphed, and the official couples all kissed and stuff. Season 2, however, starts after a 5-year time skip. The cast has been greatly expanded, which is narratively neutral, not automatically good or bad. But the central cast, the original characters we've already gotten invested in, haven't just aged up. They've all been disrupted to varying degrees.
Robin is now Nightwing, which I think is the only unconditionally positive.
She did, yeah.
But Superboy and Ms. Martian, the primary romantic subplot from season 1, have broken up because of a breach of telepathic trust and aren't on very good terms. And Aqualad, Kid Flash, and Artemis, a full half of the original team, are nowhere to be seen for the first episode. It's later revealed that Aqualad is evil now, or at least undercover as a supervillain. And Kid Flash and Artemis have retired from superheroing. The original team is basically gone, and all the dynamics we spent the first season getting invested in are nowhere to be seen through the second season. They don't even let the characters interact casually, and throughout the season, the team dynamic isn't really repaired. Among other things, there's an idiot plot in the middle, which is officially defined as any plot that wouldn't happen if all the characters involved weren't idiots, where some of the gang decides to fake Artemis's death at Aqualad's hands without telling Ms. Martian, who is a telepath, that it's a fake death and her bestie hasn't really been murdered by her other former bestie. Ms. Martian, who somehow does not figure this out at any point despite being psychic, later telepathically destroys Aqualad in retribution, only realizing her mistake when she's mid-brain smashing. All of this does get fixed eventually, but it's really indicative of how the team dynamic has been sacrificed for the a time skip. There's nothing wrong with a character dynamic changing over time, and I don't even mind that the friendships got broken up. Much. But using a time skip to skip it over entirely felt like a waste of good character development. Also, they kill Kid Flash at the end of the season, which at this point is just insult to injury. Now, this is personal preference. I don't think there's really anything wrong with Young Justice Season 2, it just doesn't really have any of the stuff that I actually liked about Season 1, and it didn't successfully reinvest me after trashing all the stuff I got invested in from the first season. This is always the danger with time skips. When you break the continuity like that, your audience disengages from the story, and if they don't get re-engaged by the post-time skip content, the time skip will lose them. This is why some time skips go out of their way to show the audience that some things very explicitly haven't changed. For instance, Dragon Ball has a 3-year time skip after the King Piccolo arc where the gang reunites for a tournament, and it's revealed that in that time, Goku has gone through puberty and Pokemon evolved from Chibi Monkey to Large Man. Nobody recognizes him, which he thinks is pretty funny, but it becomes very obvious that aside from being about 4 feet taller and a good bit stronger, his character is entirely unchanged. This is a pretty recurring theme, actually. Dragon Ball has its fair share of time skips, including a 5-year one that covers the birth of Goku's first son and bridges the gap between the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and while plenty of other things shift around in the story, Goku is kind of a universal constant who never fundamentally changes except in the power level department. As our focus character, this consistency helps keep the audience grounded across various arcs, no matter how many discontinuities there are between them. Lots of anime follows this example, where the story will skip over a year
Let's
or
see
two
if that
of
design
training,
change
and the character
paid
will
off.
come back stronger, but otherwise
I love
basically
that.
the same. The only mystery there is exactly how strong the character is, which is usually revealed during the post-time skip readjustment period, where they get a token fight scene or two to show off. I asked Twitter about some favorite and least favorite time skips, and there was a pretty much universal consensus that One Piece handled its 2-year time skip really well, because the characters did change, but it was largely for the better, and
Oh,
not
God.
enough to be unrecognizable. And they all got
Okay,
way
okay,
more
okay,
badass,
okay.
which was neat.
Okay, we can stop now. We'll do this. Okay, and let's hurry inside. Thanks, Red. All right. Hey, Chenazard, welcome. You're at the tail end of the Enjun Cafe quest. We just got done with the hardest waiting period. Ah! Look, there's a mask there. It's the sun mask. Now I've done it. Step on that switch!
What? Are you telling us what to do?
It's some setup where the door stays open only while the switch is pressed. You got it. And we get to play as Cafe! That's awesome! There should be some device in this room that also opens the door. Oh, the mask. He's trying to pull it out of our reach and make his escape. We've got to hurry. Okay, push immediately. That's not good. This isn't the switch. Go check that room. There should be some sort of mechanism. Please, there's no time. I don't like him. But is there... Why don't you like him? He has no reason... He gave you no reason to not like... He didn't give you a reason to not like him, Tattle. I don't know, you're weird.
I don't like him. But do we have a choice? Should we help him? Not moving ahead and face a danger when you know it's for the better is just like Tail. Alright, let's go.
The fairy sword! Okay, red switches, bad. Yellow switches, good. Now make this as slow as possible. Alright, Great Fairy Sword! Do this again. Okay. Pretty sure this is how we do it. No? Oh, shit. Gonna double dip here. Great Fairy Sword. Oh, wait, I actually didn't use the fairy sword that time. Okay. Crap. Oh, no, 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 no. This is bad. This is very bad. Help. Oh, thank God. Woo! Okay, I got a little scared there. Switch now. Okay, no, you were clearly away from the trapdoor. Come on. I got the sun mask back. You helped Cafe. This is added to your notebook for some reason. There's still time. I must get back to town. And we should do the same. There's actually plenty for us to do right now, so... That took us a while! Alright. 2 o'clock town. Yeah, for a second I thought we couldn't pull it, and that's what got me. Okay, so, good thing we landed here. A friend of mine had her 2-year stream anniversary today. Oh, cool. I hope it went well. Okay, let's go to the post office. Talk to the postman. There's this moment again. Oh, I want to flee, but it's not written on the schedule. To me, the delivery schedule, it is the highest priority. Make your last delivery. This is a priority mail seal. This is the highest of priorities. I should deliver it. And like a superhero coming out of retirement, he slowly but surely enters his closet and dons his uniform again. Go, mailman! Alright, and we will also equip the Romani mask because they will cry if we don't put it on for some reason, even though it's the end of the world where it doesn't matter. It did. She played 3 games of Mario Party Superstars with viewers, lasted 6 hours. She had to hurry at the end because dinner was ready. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, let's meet him in the milk bar. Yeah, funny thing, if you're in that screen over there, the owl statue's closed, but if you're here, it's open. Okay, now, this I have always wanted to show off. Cowards! All of you! Not a one of you stayed! My apprentice will be disgusted with all of you! I'll have a fine carnival without you. If you're gonna fall, then fall already! Don't tempt fate, Muto, please. Like, that is tempting fate right there. Ah, you are a member. Please, come in. Yes, I am. Alright, then we'll wait for the postman. And, we're gonna wait, until he gets here. And, go to the Stockpot Inn. That will be the last thing we do. Oh dear, are you alright with not fleeing? It looks like this is it for us, for this town, you know? You saw the moon, didn't you? It's gotten so huge. All the townsfolk have fled. You should flee too, far away. You know what? We'll show this off again. Welcome. As you can see, all of our customers have taken refuge. It may be my undoing, but I'm the sort of fellow who will stay at his business through thick and thin. And I continue standing here at the counter, hoping one of my favorite customers will appear. And I wasn't wrong. See? You stopped it. Here, so we're not waiting as long. Oh, here we go. I have a delivery for you, Miss Postman Mistress. Oh my, can't be. You're still here? Tomorrow's delivery is still scheduled. What are you saying? Did you see the sky? It's terrible. But oh my, well, what should we do? It's from Cafe. Yeah. It's priority mail. I'm so happy to think something good would come in the end. Thank you. You, flee now. That is an order. Understood. Do you say something else? Oh dear. Okay, she says the same thing. Alright. Oh shit! Wait for you to step here. Dude! The moon is about to fall and you're, like, still preoccupied with trying to stop me? I'm a kid, for God's sake. I should be one of the first ones you let out. I have decided to flee. It is an order from the postmaster. I am now free. I can set my own schedule. I don't need this anymore, so here. I'll let you have it. We got the postman's hat. This dignified hat allows you to check the mail. Use C to put it on. It might just suit you. You saved a troubled public servant. This is added to your notebook. And you clipped right through the soldier. Okay. But what about you? I'll be fine. I'm just glad my son is okay now. I can die happy knowing that. That is so in character, it's scary. Nice. And, you can open the chest to get the silver rupees if you want, but there's no point. I've decided to wait for him. I've made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe him. Alright. And just like we did with the remainder of the quest, all we can do is wait. I know I feel like that's what she would say having that letter. I agree. Oh, that over there is the moon mask, whereas Cafe has the sun's mask. As far as mask designs go, they're probably not the most elegant looking, but it's a really nice tradition they set up here. I really love that. And this whole quest, despite its ups and downs, is a favorite of many people for a reason, because of the story it has. I'll stay with you and wait for him too. Thank you. Oh, shit.
I met you before. What a familiar scent. Long, long ago. Yes, we were still young. We made a promise, didn't we? The masks of the sun and the moon. We were to exchange them on the day of the Carnival of Time. Anju, sorry I'm late. Welcome home. They're lovers, but they look just like a mother and child.
Not... time and place, Tattle, please.
Let us exchange the promised masks.
Now, the game doesn't go ahead and say it, but I just like to get my own 2 cents here. I don't think Kafei's transformation is permanent. I think after we finish the game, he gets reset to his normal form, which is more than we can say for everyone else who died in this story. Darmani and Mikau definitely aren't coming back. That's for sure, but I like to think that Kafei's curse has been lifted, at the very least.
We've exchanged our oaths and may have become a couple.
You are witnesses. Please accept this mask. You got the couple's mask. It's filled with their love.
Please take refuge. We're fine here.
We shall greet the morning together. The 2 give you a happy mask. This was added to your notebook. I don't want to leave them, but... Crystal, come on.
At least I can die knowing you didn't abandon me.
I never did and never will. Something happened, but I'm not going to point it out. Something happened just now in the cutscene. You guys are smart. You'll figure it out. But yeah, look at all that. We've obtained pretty much every mask in the game. So yeah, very simple mask, but it's definitely very beautiful to look at. Actually, in the way of the new masks that we got, no wait, why did I get Kafei's mask? The Postman's hat. Postman's hat. Postman's hat. Let's go over to one of the post boxes and... You are doing a great job. Ka-ching! Some item other than the letter has been deposited. Ka-ching! If I see an awesome cutscene, I have to at least put some cool lines in there. No, like, again, not a problem. I like it. It's, I was also tearing up a bit because of, how good the scene is, and then you just made it better by doing that. So, yeah. Nice work. Ka-ching! Okay, and then let's wait until the residence opens. So, yeah, I thought I'd at least show, the first run of this quest. If you want 100% for some stupid reason, you gotta do this quest twice, just to get both rewards. So I will do the bulk of that off screen before the next stream starts, which is actually tomorrow night. So we'll start at the ending of that quest. Also, don't get too excited with the Postman's hat. Like, that's the only piece of heart that it gives you. I think every other post box afterwards gives you, what, a single rupee? Speaking of single rupees. So yeah, we're gonna wait around one more time, and then, after we enter, the mayor's residence, then, I know we just did it, but we'll reverse time again. Yeah, I just have 3 hearts left. It's, crazy. Actually, how far are we to completing the other one? Okay. 2 pieces short. And yeah, I may have to look into heart pieces that I may be missing, but yeah. I have conquered you. I have conquered you. Arrow minigame. We never have to think about your tyranny ever again. Just like ghosts and goblins, you're a cancer that has been expunged from my asshole. That came out a lot more gross than I was expecting. I'm happy to be done with it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm happy that I'm done with it. Gorman Freeman. $10 pieces, I think, you need. Maybe unless one of those hearts is full. Yeah, I may have to look into that because I feel like I may have missed a few pieces here and there. But we'll see. Actually, we do have the Keaton Masks, so... Alright, let's go into this room. Let's keep the couple's mask on. Huh? Ah! Ah! The couple's mask. What a nice reminder. So a young couple has been married. I wonder, did my wife flee? What? What did you just say? Yes, everyone. We are all worried for our families. Why don't we end this meeting? But, Mr. Mayor, this will do. Whether you're stubborn and will stay and guard your family, or if you'd prefer to run far away and seek shelter, that is for the people to decide on their own. Thank you for allowing me to put an end to all that pointless bickering. Adults are all so stubborn. It's shameful. Here's a token of my gratitude. Yeah, so, this took us a very long time to resolve, but this is actually the way to resolve the meeting. Just remind them that their family's at stake with, the couple's mask. That's the proof. Well, I may be an unreliable mayor, but at least my family can depend on me. I want to protect my wife. Mayor Dotor was added to your notebook. You saved the mayor from a tedious meeting. This was added to your notebook. Okay, Keaton Mask, and then, yeah. Sorry about this, but, we actually will, belabor the stream just a tiny bit. Oh. Captain Bison. The mayor's orders are absolute. So the gate guards are still standing by. Standing by? Ugh, cripes. Yeah, one last thing and then we'll call it a stream. And I know I said this before, but we're very nearly at the end of our journey. Okay, so you're gonna let the grass spin. Or the Keaton Mask, and look at that! Hello, child. If you are attempting to fool me, it is impossible.
We Keatons can recognize our own by the sheen of our tails. But you're a good child. Let me put you to a test. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. What does the owner of the bomb shop call his mother?
Old lady, mother, mommy. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know half of these, and I'm pretty sure they're randomly generated, so... I'm gonna get a guide. Sorry. Oh my god, it is mommy?! Okay. Alright. Mommy.
Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. How many cows are there at Romani Ranch?
Oh, jeez. Give me a sec. Three. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. Me cow is of which race? Okay, I don't need a guide for that. Zora. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. Once it's completed, how tall will the festival tower at the carnival be? Four stories. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. What weapon does Romani, the girl at the ranch, use in practice? A heavy saber! No. I just thought of that. Sorry. Yeah, bow. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, good! Very good. Take this prize. Piece of heart number 18. Let us meet again, child. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that last hang up. It's just I just wanted to doubly make sure. Okay. Now we can end the stream. And tomorrow night we're gonna meet up again, and well, depending on how things go, we might just finish the game tomorrow. We'll see. So, see you guys tomorrow night.